Good morning. Hi. Good morning, good morning. I hope you're able to hear me. Otherwise, please write in the chat. I'll keep an eye on it. Happy Women's Day. This practice I decided to call Goddess Energy Flow. And it's not gendered at all. It's more to do about the feminine energy, the yin energy. So regardless of how you identify, this practice is for you. We all have that feminine energy within us. We all came from it. So the practice is highly relevant for anyone. We are going to start lying down on our backs. So come to lie down on your mat and then bring the soles of your feet together and then allow the knees to drop outwards. We're starting here with a hip opener. And rest your shoulders on the ground, maybe walk them away from the ears. And then if it feels all right, then bring one hand, on your belly. I can hear, but there's a background noise. Okay, wait. Thank you, Linda. Let me see. Is it better now? Is it better at all? Sorry about that. All right, just pausing for a moment to check that the sound is all right. Okay, so the sound is still there? Is that what you mean, Linda? Noise is gone. Okay, fantastic, but a bit low. Okay, I would say I had to turn down the input. Maybe if I turn it up just a little bit. All right, so just turn up the sound on the stream. I hope it will still be fine. I don't know what might be the issue there. All right, so then, now that I know that you can hear that you can hear me, go ahead and lie down on your back. Again, bring the soles of the feet together if you haven't done so already, and once again, open the knees wide. Allow them to fall down in the direction of the ground. If you're experiencing any strain here, for example, in the inner thighs, in the groin, then if you have anything nearby, like a pillow or yoga blocks, maybe you put them underneath underneath the thighs here, just to have a little bit of support. And when you've found a comfortable position, go ahead and place one hand on your lower abdomen and the other one on your heart space. Gently close your eyes here. Soften the point between the eyebrows and release any tension in the jaw. And then let's take 3 deep breaths just to arrive here in this moment and on the mat. So deep inhale in through the nose. Hold the fullness here. And then exhale out through the mouth. Inhale in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. One more deep inhale. And exhale. And then allow the breath to flow naturally here for a moment. Just follow the in and out. Maybe you notice your hand on the lower abdomen rising slightly, and or same thing with the hand on your chest. And so once again, this practice is called Goddess Energy Flow. And it's about cultivating the feminine yin energy. That doesn't mean that this is a yin practice, but rather that there are some principles or some ideas, qualities that I invite you to engage with. So a lot of modern life is very yang energy. It's very kind of aggressive, stressful, a lot of forward movement, not so much rest and recovery. Whereas the yin energy is more regenerative. It's strong, but in a gentle way. There is power and there's fierceness, but it's done with kindness and grace. And there is an idea of compassion, of loving and surrender. So how I would say that this relates to yoga and the yoga practice, especially as we flow through the asanas, is to notice how you are in a pose, where the mind goes and how you approach it. Is there a sense of strain? Is there a sense of intensity and force? And if you notice that, can you engage with the idea of surrendering? Engage with the idea of self-compassion and kindness. And when you meet something that is difficult for you, for your mind, a certain challenge, can you, in that moment, be loving and kind towards yourself and cut yourself some slack? Allow yourself to not be perfect, to embrace those imperfections as truly beautiful and unique parts of who you are and how you show up in this world. Right. I think that's my monologue to invite you into this practice. Now, again, soften the point between the eyebrows. And we're going to deepen the breath together in what's called box breathing. So we're going to breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, and then hold once again for 4 counts. Before we begin, exhale all the air out. And then inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here. 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4. And allow the inhale to be even and graceful. Hold for 4. Feel the fullness, but let go of any strain here. Surrender. And exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Once again, hold 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale now. 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold. And then continue breathing evenly and fully in and out through the nose, cultivating your deep breath. And if you're practicing with Ujjayi, try a gentler version. If you're usually a quite forceful Ujjayi breather, then see what happens when you try a milder version. So continue deep in your breath. Bring your hands to the outside of your knees, and then bring the knees in towards your chest. When you've closed them, hug the knees close in towards your heart. Then bring the hands behind your thighs and roll onto all fours. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. And wrists are underneath the shoulders. Open up the hands wide and then grip with the outer parts of your hands, so the fingertips. Turn the elbow creases forward and then bring the knees underneath your hips. Draw the belly button in here. And to activate the core and make sure that it's with us, we're going to do a lift here. So press down through hands and feet. Inhale. And then exhale, lift the knees off the ground. Continue breathing. Remember that gentle, steady flow of breath in and out through the nose. Your belly button is active here, drawing in towards the spine to give you support. Your lower back is lengthening in the direction of your heels. The crown of your head is reaching forward. And we're going to hold for 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. And exhale 2. Press away from the floor. 1 more inhale. And exhale 3. Lower the knees to the ground. Inhale. Lift up the heart and the sit bones to come into cow pose. Exhale as you round the spine. Gaze towards the knees. 2 more times in your own pace. Inhale for cat pose. And exhale. Round your spine. 1 more time. Inhale for cow pose, not cat. And exhale for cat pose, where you round your spine. Then inhale, come to all fours again with a neutral spine. Walk the hands a bit forward, curl the toes under, keep the hands shoulder distance apart, and then slowly peel the knees off the ground to reach the sit bones up towards the ceiling. Your knees might be bent here, your heels might be off the floor. Focus on lifting your sit bones up in the direction of the ceiling. Press down evenly through both hands. Once again, remember those ideas of strength but grace, power and power and at the same time gentleness. So see what that means for you. Where can you let go of strain and of intensity, and where can you cultivate a bit more of a gentle and kind force, strength here? Press down through the floor, lift up the sit bones a bit more. 1 more long inhale here. Exhale. And then inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale, take several steps to come to the front of the mat. Feet are hip width distance apart. Bend the knees deeply here. Wrap your hands around your elbows. And then gently rock from side to side, opening up the lower back. And then coming to stillness here, bring your right hand down to the floor, bend the right knee deeply as you straighten the left, and then inhale, lift up the left arm towards the ceiling to come into a twist here. Roll both shoulders away from the ears, draw the belly button in as you exhale. Inhale, long spine here. And exhale, come back to the floor, bend the left knee, straighten the right, bring the left hand to the floor, and inhale, reach the right arm up for a twist in the other direction. Exhale as you roll the shoulders away from the ears, draw the belly button in and twist. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, come back to the floor, forward fold. Inhale to come halfway up, roll the shoulders back, and exhale, lower down. Bend the knees deeply here, and then go ahead and roll all the way up to standing. Slowly straightening out the legs and the spine, roll the shoulders back, lift up the heart, bring the arms alongside your body, and pause here for a moment. Just feel your feet on the ground. Feel yourself standing upright. Feel your length and at the same time your foundation, your rootedness to the earth. Going to flow through a few sun salutations. Bring your arms up towards the ceiling. Wrap your left hand around your right. Ground down through your right foot. Draw the belly button in. And then exhale as you lean over towards the left. Inhale, turn your heart towards the ceiling. And exhale, press down through the right foot to lean over a bit more. Inhale, coming back through center. Wrap your right hand around your left. Press your left foot down into the floor as you exhale and lean over towards the right. Inhale as you turn the chest towards the ceiling, and exhale. Inhale, coming back through center, and then exhale, flow down, graceful as the water flowing down a stream. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hands to the ground, step back with your right foot only. Inhale to lift up your heart here, gaze forward. Exhale, draw the left hip back and the right heel. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, sit the hips down a bit lower. Inhale. And then on an exhale, plant the hands, step back, plank. Here's another option to choose between a gentler variation of a vinyasa over a more yang version. So inhale here. With the exhale, bring the knees to the ground, hug the arms in, draw the belly button in, and then lower chest and chin to the floor, gaze forward. Inhale to slide forward onto your belly like a serpent to come into baby cobra. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale, forehead to the mat. I'm going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, roll the shoulders back as you press the toes into the floor. Lift up the heart. And exhale. 1 more inhale, lift up the heart. Stay here as you exhale. Inhale to come a little bit higher, press into the legs. And exhale, forehead to the ground. Curl the toes under, shift the hips back, and then peel the knees off the floor to come back into downward facing dog. Ground the left foot, inhale, lift up the right leg. Exhale, knee towards nose, and then step the right foot up in between the hands. Inhale, long spine here. Exhale, as you draw the hip back, also draw the left hip back, the left heel. Inhale, long spine here, crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, 1 more inhale. And then exhale, step to the front of the mat. Inhale to come halfway up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling, and exhale, flow back down, cascade like a waterfall. Inhale to come up halfway. Exhale, hands to the ground, step back with your left foot. Just 1 breath this time, deep inhale. Exhale, hands to the ground, step back, plank. Exhale, lower the knees, hug the arms in, and lower chest and chin to the ground, gaze forward. Inhale to slide onto your belly, roll the shoulders back, baby cobra. Exhale, curl the toes under, shift the hips back, and then come into downward facing dog. Inhale to lift up the left leg, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Inhale here. And exhale, step to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. And exhale, hands in front of heart. We'll do that 1 more time. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, flow forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands to the ground, step back with your right leg. 1 deep breath in here. Exhale, step back, plank. Lower the knees, hug the arms in, and lower chest and chin to the ground. Inhale, as you slide onto your belly, cobra. Exhale, curl the toes under, dog. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg goes up. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach the arms alongside the body up towards the ceiling, and then the other side. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back with your left foot. Inhale, long spine here. Exhale, hands to the ground, lower the knees, hug the arms in, lower chest and chin, gaze forward. Inhale, as you slide onto your belly. And exhale, curl the toes under, shift back, and then lift up the hips, come into down dog. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Inhale here. And exhale, step to the front, forward fold. Inhale to come halfway up. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. And exhale, hands in front of heart. Pause here for a moment. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And out through the nose. Connect once again with that idea of cultivating strength and power in a gentle, caring, kind way. And as we continue flowing through Sun Salutation A, I invite you once again to think about how can you make the practice kinder towards you? How can you approach it with a bit more compassion and love? Inhale as you reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, flow forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, hands to the ground, step back, plank. Once again, I invite you to come down to the knees and then lower the torso evenly to the ground. Inhale as you lift up. Exhale, curl the toes under, shift the hips back, and then down dog. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale, step to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway up, and exhale, lower. Inhale, reach the arms up alongside the body, and exhale, flow back down. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back, plank, knees to the ground, hug the arms in, lower the torso. Inhale for baby cobra, or maybe you come up cobra. Exhale, curl the toes under, shift the hips back, and then lift up to down dog. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale, step to the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, and exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling, and exhale, hands in front of heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. We're going to stay here. Walk the hands forward. Inhale, lift up the right leg. So you're standing in a standing L here. Exhale, step the right foot far, far back, coming into a lunge. Draw the left hip back. And then inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. So you find yourself in crescent lunge. The back heel is lifted. The front knee is over the front ankle. Lift the arms up. Exhale, sit a little bit deeper. Feel the stretch in the front of your right hip. One more inhale here. And then exhale, pivot on the back foot, plant it with the outer edge parallel to the short edge of the mat. Bring the heels in one line and then bend the front knee deeply. Come into warrior two. Reach the arms forward and back. Exhale, sink deep into that front knee. Inhale, strong arms. Exhale, roll the shoulders back. It's a very fierce pose, strong legs, but light upper body. Strong arms, but light gaze. One more breath in here. And exhale. Then inhale, straighten both legs, point both toes forward, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, open into crescent lunge in the other direction. So you'll be turning away from the screen now if you have it in front of you. You're in crescent lunge on the other side, so your right knee is in front and bent, and your left heel is behind you and lifted. Inhale to open up the heart. Exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling here. And exhale. One more inhale. And as you exhale, open up into warrior two on this side as well. Bend the front knee deeply. Lift the arms up. Back foot outer edge is parallel to the short edge of the mat. Heels are in one line. Inhale, lift up the heart. And exhale, roll the shoulders back. Inhale here. And exhale. Then inhale to scoop the back arm down to come up and pivot on the back foot. So you find yourself back in crescent lunge. Bring the hands together in front of your heart. Find a point to focus on. Draw the belly button in and then lean forward to lift up to warrior three. Inhale, long spine here. And exhale. Inhale. And then exhale, bring the back toes back towards the ground. Come up, inhale. Straighten the front leg, turn both toes to face the long edge of the mat. Exhale here. Bring the hands to the hips. Turn the heels inward and the toes outward. Draw the belly button in, lift up the heart. Hands in front of your heart space. And then exhale, sit down into goddess pose. So your knees are bending deeply. They're opening towards the back as you're at the same time shifting your hips forward. Hands can be pressing together in front of your heart, or roll the shoulders back. Or, for a bit more yang, for a bit more energy, reach the arms up. Your choice. I'm going to bring my hands together in front of my heart. Keep focusing on lifting the heart space up here as you're lowering your hips down. Keep breathing and notice what happens in your feet. If your toes are clenching, see if you can lift them off the floor and ground down through the four corners of the feet instead. Continue breathing here. Roll the shoulders back. One more breath. And exhale. Then inhale, straighten the legs, reach the arms up, scoop the right arm down to face forward and find yourself once again in crescent lunge here with the left leg forward. Bring the hands together in front of your heart, gaze towards the ground, and then lean forward as you lift the back leg off the ground. Come into warrior three. Deep inhale, long spine here, and exhale. And then inhale, straighten up, lift the arms up towards the ceiling, and exhale, hands in front of heart. Standing at the front of your mat, inhale, reach the arms up once again. Exhale, flow forward, forward fold. Inhale to walk the hands forward, lift up the left leg this time, standing L. Exhale, step it far back, and then step the right foot back as well. Exhale, lift up to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here, and exhale. Inhale to lift up the right leg. Exhale, step the right foot outside of your right hand. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Draw the right hip back. Also draw the left heel back. Lizard pose. Stay here in this variation. Even if it's tempting to come down to the forearms, I invite you to stay here and just notice the difference between the pose when you are standing on your hands as opposed to your forearms. Your spine is lengthening forward, so reach your heart forward, roll your shoulders back, draw the belly button in, press down through the right foot. Continue breathing here. And then go ahead and lower the left knee towards the ground. Bring your right hand to the right thigh and gently open it a bit outwards so that you come to the outer edge of your right foot and you can see the sole of your foot. Now you can stay here or bend the left knee, point the toes up, and then reach back and wrap your hand around the left foot. Gently press the left foot in towards the hips and at the same time press the foot into the hands. If you're not holding onto the foot, you can reach your arms straight up for a twist, continue pressing it into the right thigh, or simply reach it back. So choose your variation. Staying for 2 more breaths. Deep inhale. And exhale, 1. Press away from the floor wherever you are. Inhale. And exhale, 2. And bring the hands to the ground. Lift up the back knee. Step back. Down dog. Take 1 breath in and out here. And then inhale, lift up the left leg. Exhale, step the left foot forward next to your left hand, coming into lizard pose on this side as well. Draw your left hip back, reach your right heel back, and stay here with the hands on the ground. Focus on reaching your heart forward, keeping a long spine, and planting the left foot firmly to the ground. See if you can cultivate a bit of ease here by lifting the left toes off of the floor. And notice if you're holding any tension anywhere. Perhaps you can soften your jaw and notice the point between the eyebrows and whether there's any tension there that you can let go of. Take another breath in, long spine, and then exhale, lower the right knee to the ground. Bring your left hand to the inside of your left thigh and gently press into it to open the thigh outward. And come onto the outer edge of your left foot. And either you stay here, reach the arms straight up for a twist, or back, and maybe you bend your right knee, wrap your left hand around the right foot, and gently press it in towards your glutes. Wherever you are, continue breathing. Press away from the floor. Inhale to lift up the heart. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then inhale to let go of the foot. Bring both hands to the ground. Lift up the back knee and step back, downward facing dog. Take 2 deep breaths here. And then come forward into your plank. Bring the knees to the ground. Hug the arms in and lower all the way to the ground. Then bring your elbows right underneath your shoulders. Plant your hands on the ground. And then press into the forearms to lift your heart up, coming into Sphinx Pose. Roll the shoulders back here. Press into the tops of the feet so your legs are still active. We're working with both ease and strength at the same time. So press into the hands and lift up the heart, roll the shoulders back, draw the belly button in, and keep that activity through the legs. So So you find yourself in Sphinx Pose. Channel that idea of the Egyptian sphinxes in front of the pyramids and try to embody that. And while we're here, let's do 3 lion breaths. So for lion breath, breathe in deeply through the nose. And then when you exhale, you stick out your tongue and gaze upward and make a sound like a lion. So inhale deeply. And then exhale, stick out your tongue, gaze up. Ah. It's just activating the throat chakra. 2 more, inhale. And lion's breath. Ah. One last one, inhale. Ah. And let go, continue pressing down through the hands. And then bring your forehead to the ground. Reach your right arm forward and then roll on over onto your back. Bring your knees in towards your heart space. Hug them close. Rock a bit gently from side to side. And then bring the knees to the ground on your left side. Open the arms wide. Bring the shoulders in contact and then surrender. Release any tension that doesn't serve you right now. Soften the point between the eyebrows. Soften the breath, but keep it as a focus. As you inhale, come back with the legs towards the chest and then swing them over towards the right side for a twist in the other direction. Open the arms wide, ground the shoulders, and then surrender. Allow your shoulders to become heavy, your knees to become heavy. Focus your breath into the center of your body where the twist has its epicenter. Soften the point between the eyebrows. And then inhale, bring the knees in towards your chest once again. Go ahead and open them up wide. Reach in inside of the knees and wrap your hands around the outer edges of the feet and then point the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling. If the feet are too far away here, then hold on to your shins or your thighs. Wherever you are, ensure that you can ground your lower back so that you're not balancing on the middle of your spine, but rather lying here in a pose that is comfortable and nurturing to your spine. Take a couple more breaths. Maybe you rock a bit from side to side, or maybe you stay in stillness. And then the next time you come into center, if you were rocking, find stillness. Let go of the feet, shins or thighs, and extend the legs long. Open the feet as wide as the mat and gently shake the legs out. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Open the arms wide. Point the palms towards the ceiling. And then gently close your eyes. Take a deep inhale in through the nose. And exhale out through the mouth. 2 more times like that. Inhale, ease and grace. And exhale out, tension. Inhale, loving kindness. And exhale, loving kindness. And then allow your body to become quite heavy as you rest here in stillness for a moment. Enjoy your Shavasana. to stay here for as long as your day allows. Just pause the video and enjoy. And for anyone else, start deepening your breath, filling the lungs with air by inhaling through your nose. And exhaling out through the mouth. Bring life into your body with gentle movements. Start moving the fingers and the toes. And enjoy the slow bringing the body back to life. Start moving the hands and wrists, feet and ankles. And then bring the arms and legs into the movement. Reach your arms up overhead and point the toes away from you like a cat that stretches. Extend your body before bringing the knees in towards your heart and rolling yourself up into a small ball here. Bring the nose in the direction of your knees. And then roll on over onto one side. Pause here for a moment. This is the moment of rebirth after practice. It signifies, as the fetus position, so signifies new birth. We've left old stuff behind and are stepping out into our new life, elevated and renewed human beings. Inhale to come up to a seat. Find whatever seat is comfortable to you, and then close your eyes or gently gaze at the floor. Roll your shoulders away from the ears, maybe do a few neck rotations. Just loosening up the neck and shoulder area where we tend to hold so much tension. Again, remember that quality of softness, of gentleness, being regenerative and kind with our bodies. And then bring the hands together in front of your heart, gently bow your chin. Before I close the practice, I invite you to inwardly express gratitude towards a woman or a feminine energy in your life that is very important to you, that you're grateful for, that has had a big influence on you. Perhaps you want to extend gratitude to yourself, to your own wonderful, unique, and so worthy and valuable human being. And to seal that thought and that intention in our hearts, let's sing one Om. Deep inhale in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. And inhale for Om. Om. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope that you enjoy that slower paced practice. I'd be really curious to know, or I just invite you to keep this idea of what the feminine energies are and how we can cultivate them in our lives, and keep that as you move through your day. So in moments of strife or challenge, how can you be gentler with yourself? How can you invite some of that yin feminine energy that is strong, like is really strong, but still in a kind and gentle and compassionate way? So it's it's about understanding that we're part of a bigger whole, and that it's not all about us, and that we're part of something bigger. And that bigger thing can only thrive if we also give back to it. So when we steal from ourselves, when we're hard on ourselves, we do the same thing to the world that we're part of. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed the practice. Please share the class if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment if you want to say something. Like it, subscribe to my channel, all the things. And then if you want to support more than that, I have both a Patreon and a PayPal. Links are in the description. Yeah, that's all. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Celebrate some badass, wonderful kick butt femmes in your lives. And if you're in Berlin, go out and enjoy the sun. Take care.